All right, everybody, and welcome to the live stream. This is a beer chugging session, so I've just gotten done riding my bike, and I'll be right with you once I get everything set up. Enjoy this little ditty and a little bit of solar activity. So leave us a chat if you got them. I'm going to be drinking two different beers today, a rare occurrence, as it is at this point in time, a rare occurrence. So, and if you're wondering what the background is here, we've brought up one of our smAsho presents the sun videos. Without further ado, oh, and I do have your chats on screen as well, right there. There you go. There are your chats. So we are monitoring all that. Cheers. Today's first beer being popped is a Buckler, a non-alcoholic import. I've only got non-alcoholic beers from the Netherlands. Holland are where all my non-alcoholic beers are from. I didn't get any Dinkelhocker NA or anything else. Only Buckler and one other one, which we'll reveal later. So I guess I'll start the video out with a taste test. And we'll add this to the product reviews playlist at a later time. So Buckler, the non-alcoholic brew here, it's what the label says on this one is contains less than 0.5% alcohol. So that's a pretty low margin of error there compared to our other entrant, Buckler from Holland, non-alcoholic malt beverage. It's got 99 calories, 20 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein, 12-ounce serving size, which is one Buckler. And this is best by July 2021, so it's well within the date. Let's have a taste. Now, normally we would, of course, chug one of these, but when we're doing a taste test, chugging is not the proper move. So the Buckler, it tastes exactly like a real beer. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of a lack of an alcohol taste. People call alcohol taste a taste. It's really more of a chemical sensation. So, yeah, it tastes a lot like I'm not exactly sure. More of a basic Central European type of beer. It's just very beer-like. It's not particularly hopsy. It's not particularly malty. It doesn't have a sweet flavor or anything like that, just like a classic beer flavor. I don't know how else to explain it. It's it just tastes exactly like a beer. So yeah, I mean, I think they did a pretty good job. It's 100 calories. 99 calories. And, you know, one of the customary things after a bike ride is to chug beers. Of course, you got to have that. Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. No, sometimes for real. So, yeah, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about non-alcoholic beers and so on. And no comments yet. All right, so we are just streaming live basically right now because we wanted to inform YouTube viewers about certain things, but nothing particularly important, just that there are vast changes coming. And we can't exactly explain what all of that means, but By the way, somebody's getting a free Patreon membership later today. The winner of the slam poetry contest. We've already decided who won our slam poetry contest, as somebody has been awarded a free $3 tier month of Patreon for the month of May. And we wonder what this person will do with it, as this winner of the contest is not even aware that this person has yet won. So we'll actually make another short video about that later today. There was a unanimous vote. So anyway, yeah, we're just playing some imagery of the sun here from our smAsho presents the Sun series. You can see this is imagery from August 15th of last year. And we're actually going to be releasing a new one of these videos pretty soon also, folks. The smAsho presents the Sun series. Lots of interesting activity went on, and we've got a large portion of it documented in pretty high resolution here. So you may want to check that out if you haven't. It's pretty good stuff. And it's not all in entirely chronological order, but there are, for the most part, starting around August, we had most of the significant activity was more or less in these sorts of videos. And there's a whole playlist. You can just run this in the background if you like. It's you can see we've got all the way up to part 15. So, and some of these actually have musical accompaniment also, folks. Some are silent. So if you haven't checked those out, check that out also, as well as some other playlists. And let's finish off this buckler and get to non-alcoholic beer number 2. By the way, if you ever need a ringer in a chugging contest, look me up. I am an epic chugger, and I can even out-chug our goldfish. So, cheers to everybody who got that joke. And thanks for leaving a comment. Tiniest Squish, who says, can't wait until the sun calms down already. Already too damn hot here. 20 degrees Fahrenheit above average on the high and the low. Dag. Although that's not really the sun. Anyway, where are you located there? Tiniest Squish. Here's our second beer, which is the Heineken NA. And this was actually, I think I like this one a little bit better than the buckler, but the buckler is very good too. I mean, I'll say it tastes exactly like a beer. I wouldn't know different. If I just drank that, I would think that was regular old beer. The Heineken NA, same deal. Although this one says on the bottle 0.0%. So they're going so far as to say not even 0.1% of alcohol in this one. It looks exactly like a Heineken. I mean, the bottle, very similar. It's got the new clear label style. And it's got this embossed bottle here on the back. And yeah, it tastes, I think it might taste like a Heineken Light, actually. And this is actually less calories than the buckler, if you care about that. Now, of course, I just got done bike riding. I think I did 16 miles or something like that. That ride, you know, I burned some calories. Let's just put it that way. And so I'm not particularly concerned with calories. The Heineken alcohol-free is only 69 calories. So 99 calories for the buckler and 69 calories for the Heineken, if you care. So let's give this a taste so I can do the review of this. Pretty much tastes exactly like a Heineken. So shout out to Joe Rogan for doing the first review that I heard of the Heineken alcohol-free. So yeah, they call it alcohol-free, and the Buckler calls it non-alcoholic brew. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, not bad. The Heineken is a little bit pricier. I think it's almost the same. I think it's like exactly the same price as regular Heineken, actually. Because keep in mind, it does have to be sent here on a boat from Holland, from Amsterdam. So it's basically the same costs that go into a beer as, for example, a lot of Americans nowadays know what Hoegaarden is. And Hoegaarden, the Belgian beer from Leuven, Belgium, is costs like the same as a case of Budweiser here. If you're in Leuven, Belgium, the cost is in things like diesel fuel and shipping and handling, as you have to put the cases of these things in the hold of a ship. Of course, in a container and palletized containers of beer cases are traveling across the ocean right now in ships, folks, and it's very, very expensive. So, and of course, there are some American NAs also. We'll get to those at a later time, perhaps. You see, Granddad is old, and Granddad likes NA beers because he can drink a beer and not instantly fall asleep after the first sip. So that's some of us have trouble staying awake at all times. Let's just leave it there. To quote Yoda, when 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not. Yeah, that's a rare Star Wars reference. As I hate Star Wars, if you're wondering. Oh, and we have another comment here. Comment from Tiniest Squish. Southwest Wyoming. Seems like every time there's high activity sunspots, mass ejections, the next several days are much warmer. I think that's probably a coincidence, Tiniest Squish. But in any case, it could also be all the hot air just south of you, as there's a lot of hot air emanating from Colorado, if you know what I mean. You know all about that hot air, right? Anyway, there are the comments on the screen, folks. I just figured I would put those up there just so that everybody knows that we're displaying the comments. And let us know if you're viewing the video, as I can't see. It looks like there are only 3 people in the video right now. Geez. So I figured we would just go live quick here for lunchtime to sample these beers. I got to go make some actual food here, folks. So this will be a pretty short live stream. I think I'm going to finish off this Heineken and chug one more of these Bucklers, and then I'll be out. So crack them if you've got them. Here's a little bit more music for you. We'll play, how about, no, not synchro. Let's play something a little more over the top. How about, Honey, I Shrunk Your Soul? So again, folks, crack them if you got them. I'm drinking 2 more beers and calling this a day. Ah, yes. Twilight Squish says, hot air, California transplants. California transplants ruined Colorado. I'm not surprised you say that. I'm not surprised. I will not mention transplants. Please leave us a comment if China stole your kidney. Leave us a comment if China stole your kidney or a lung. Did you wake up in a bathtub in a hotel with your kidney on the way to China? Chad. Speaking of Chad, by the way, has anybody heard about Chad? The Chad virus, the virus from Chad. Chad. That thing's made in Chad, by the way. Chad. Cheap Chinese plastic virus. It's so sad. Look at the sad virus from Chad. Leave us a comment if you love Dr. Fauci. That's have you heard our Fauci Shut Up cover, by the way? I think I'll play that. I think that should be where we close things out. We should close things out with Fauci Shut Up. So, and let's show our viewers how to navigate to Fauci Shut Up, right? Here's what you do. You go to our youtube.com/smAsho, you click playlists, and if you come down here to the original music playlist, just scroll over here like this. Find one that says music original in parentheses. There you go. Click on full playlist. And right here is, we've got, let's see, what do we have here? We've got take 3. This is my favorite take of Shut Up Fauci. Shut Up Fauci 3. Fauci Shut Up.
Fauci, shut up! Fauci wears a red mask, yeah, says you should wear too. We're uninterested in all of the fraud you spew. So shut up, Fauci. Fauci, when we see you daily on Shut up, Fauci. Shut up, Fauci! You're a fraudster, yeah. We hope everyone knows. And so we request, shut up, Fauci! Fauci, shut up! Shut up, Fauci! Fauci, shut up! Shut up, Fauci! Fauci, shut up! Shut up, Fauci! Fauci, shut up!
All right, so we're delighted that you like that tiniest squish. We're going to close out the live stream. We'll see you later. Thanks again, patrons, etc. Cheers. I'm out.